Hello guys, in today's video we're going to discuss Swedish things, foodish, that I never seen and never tried before I came to Sweden. And the first thing is Callis C. It's not Callis, but it's Kever, and this is like a very salty fish caviar that you put on top of bread or on top of boiled egg, and I really like this. It's very savory and delicious, but I know this is like not for everyone. And the caviar itself, I think it's very popular like souvenir from Sweden, so if you're interested in what to bring to your family and friends, I think this one might be good thing because it's like easy to move. The other thing I can show you, because for other products I don't have them on hand, it's Herno Kaka. It's this flat bread. It's very soft, and like this one is cut in half, so you can put something there and make it a sandwich basically. But this one is very soft and is, I don't know, it's very good with salt butter, and kids love it and I really like it too. I could like eat a lot of this bread. And if you're talking about bread, I think that you're also seeing a lot of crisp bread, but here in Sweden I think it's a big cult of it, so you can see a lot of variety and like very different forms of the crisp bread. It's called knäckebröd, and I really like it because you can find anything with seeds, nuts, or just crisp bread, and it's very different. So if you didn't like some of this crisp bread, you can try another one. Maybe you will find it interesting as well. And for instance, I usually go to Goulash for lunches, and when I ask them to take this away, they give me this as like ordinary bread, sourdough, plus this crisp bread and salted butter. It's so good. I'm in love, and I hope you're not hungry, by the way. And if we're talking about butter here a lot, I will tell you about Bregod smør, I suppose it's called. So it's Bregod butter. It's this milkish butter plus raps oil, and this what makes it very smooth. So when you take your butter from fridge and it's difficult to cut it, the Bregod is very smooth and easy to put on bread. And yeah, I'm not sure how healthy it is or not, because I read a lot of discussion about is raps oil is good or bad, so I'm not really sure, but this thing is very nice to try to understand if you like it, because I've seen it a lot, especially for breakfast in a hotel, or I don't know, breakfast in the office if you have this corporate culture, or like just in regular places. And I think it's very handy for families with kids, because kids usually impatient and like they like to have this flat bread white and put on top butter. And we've been talking about caviar before in this metal tube like this, and I was really shocked when I saw not only caviar in this tube but also cheese, melted cheese, or like this soft type of cheese. And here in Sweden you can find a lot of these types of cheese. For instance, there are some like season specific with with pepperkakor. It's or for pepperkakor, I suppose. I think it's blue cheese, and it has some like Christmas edition style. You can find cheese with record with shrimps, regular cheese like this in tube. So I think it's very nice. Like if you going camping a lot, it's probably very handy, and you use it a lot. We personally don't buy a lot of cheese like this at home, but it's still very nice, like just to have it and put it on top of cracker or something like this. And next we are going to Christmas and New Year stuff. So it's polka. Polka is candy, and you know, it's not very unusual to have candy like this. I think you could see it a lot, but I was surprised that it's not just sweet, it's also minty. And for me, mint is something very summerish, because you know, mint gives you this cooling flavor. I don't know, yeah, probably, but I was expecting it to be just like, you know, some spices like to make it more hotter, warmer, because it's December and it's cold outside, but it gives you more freezing feelings in your tongue. So I have no idea why, but it's very delicious. I really like it. And in Haga, for instance, in Gothenburg, you can find in some souvenir shops, you can find the warm drink with the flavor of polka. And this warm drink usually is not flavored with polka, but it's called glögg. And glögg actually is something like mulled wine with some spices, and it's very nice. You can find non-alcoholic version and alcoholic version. For instance, again in Liseberg here in Gothenburg, we have like Christmas market, and you can find white glögg and red glögg, I think. First one, or like with some spirit, or it's rum or gin or vodka, I'm not sure, but yeah, I might be mistaken, but please correct me in the comments. And red one with red wine, and yeah, and with this mix of glögg. I think this is very, very delicious, and you can have like very types of glögg. It's also apple glögg, or more cinnamon version, more like pepper version, whatever you like, literally. And I remember in my company we had this glögg proving, so we tested some different types of glögg, and it was very delicious. I really like this. And it's October now, and you already can find it in Systembolaget or in other grocery stores. And I think another very popular Swedish Christmas drink is julmust, and we could argue, but it's also påskmust. I think it's basically the same, just different logo. And the one julmust is for Christmas and the påskmust is for Easter. But it's something that tastes similar to cola, but not really. It has more herbish flavor. I like it. I'm not like a huge fan of it, but I like how it tastes. And I think it's also very, very seasonal. And yeah, you need to try it if you still don't tried it during Easter. And that's basically it. And if you love Sweden, I have another video about unspoken rules, how to behave here in Sweden. So please watch it. Thank you. Puss puss.